Today we shall, I will discuss or give a lecture on a topic whether money is the only measure of success. Okay. So, first of all, let me tell you, I am connected in a Facebook group. So, it's for the Boetians. It is supposed to be for the Boetians only. But in some case, there has been, I guess, the word infringement is applicable in this case. The wife of a Boetian, and she is a doctor. She is also a member of this group. So I guess this is the violation that Boetian. I am from 99 bench intermediate. I guess he might be even older than I am. And if you consider that money is the only measure of success, then I am not successful because I haven't been able to earn that much money. But that person probably is, definitely is, I guess. And also, since his wife a doctor, she is also very successful. So they are much more wealthy than me. So maybe that's why, since he is very seems to be very influential, that's why he has been able to include his wife into this Boetian group. But if I ask that my wife also has to be a member, take my wife as a member for this Boetian group, will the admins agree? Most possibly not. So here it clearly shows that money and power and fame, these things are probably the measure of success. Yesterday, I shared something onto that group, and a person came forward and commented, "Hey man, what do you think? Do you think you are gifted and talented? The contents and videos you are creating, they are kind of like ribbon videos. I don't know what ribbon videos are." Well, then I answered to him, "Yes, I think I am gifted." And some other thing, some other good complimentary word I cannot recall. I said, "Yes, I think I am gifted," and that particular adjective. But it clearly shows that you are not gifted. You are neither gifted nor that adjective. Okay. So that's when he said, "I do not want to be like you." He most possibly meant by that that he would not, does not like to end up or become like me. Probably meant that I have not been able to amass money. I guess he meant that thing. Yes, you have to. Uh, those of you guys who know me personally or have known me through social media, you know that yes, I am a lagger from BUET. That means people generally take 5 years. I had to take even double of that time, like 10.5 years almost. Because the education system of BUET that did not suit me, and also uh, the like I said, that I mentioned in my video titled "First Blow from BUET." I said that in the very first day when I seated on BUET's bench, they gave me a blow. The admission test day, actually, they interrupted my admission test, so they disqualified me. They made me to disqualify for CSC department, which was my dream. They made me to study Tripoli, which did not suit me because it's all about hardware and very thin and narrow wire, which I cannot tolerate because I do not have good, I never had good eye vision. But when it came to display, talking about CSC and coding, I guess display was okay, was always okay for my eyes. Now about this, should money be considered the only measure of success? I guess not. Money is not the only measure. Fame is also a factor. Someone who is, who doesn't have much money, but if they are famous, that's also, in that case, we can say that he is successful to some extent. Um, The other day, I saw the interview uh, of a comedian, not that high profile, but many people know him. I guess 80 to 90% people who watch Bangla content or any television or any YouTube channel, um, they know him. He's a comedian but he currently suffers from monetary problem, and he says that he even feels like to pull rickshaws to earn money, but he cannot do that because people will be asking him, "Hey, bro, what happened to you that you are pulling rickshaws? It's so sad." So that people, his viewers, doesn't get frustrated and don't ask these questions. That's why, although he is in monetary problem, but he doesn't pull rickshaws or other odd jobs that you gentlemen, the so-called gentlemen, think to be odd jobs. So that's also another. Say money is a factor, okay, fine, and fame is also another factor, but there are other factors like health. When it comes to health, I think I am more or less successful, although I am diabetic for the last 7 to 8 years, but I am much more healthy than most people, 90 to 90% people of my age. And I am quite athletic, acrobatic. I have a lot of energy. I can travel big distances every day. Eh, So when it comes to health, I think I am success. I am also very strong, and I was a bodybuilder. I started bodybuilding when I was a BUH student. I have a lot of muscle. Okay. Other factors by which success could be measured, like where you live, in what sort of environment. As you can see, I live in Rupganj, rural area, Narayanganj. My office is at Farmgate, although I have to travel distance every day. But I live in a very, I think it's a very good place to live. Okay. If you think apartments are very good, apartments are not bad, but when you step out of your apartment in a city like Dhaka, what you see? You see only garbage. Is there any place for your kids to roam around, to have some recreation outside your home? I guess not. And my children, another reason why I live here, because my children have plenty of space to roam around, to have a walk. Okay, they are when it comes to health, they are, I guess, and I am proud that they are healthy from even their childhood. So uh, where you live, whether that place is free from pollution, and how much space you have for walking and mental recreation, that's also another factor. In that case, I think I am successful. Another factor should be like whether you have been able to live close to your relatives, close to your countrymen. People who live in USA and other countries, foreign countries, I'm sure they miss their family members, their relatives, and also the countrymen. I think they always intend to come back here in Bangladesh, but they just can't because they are earning a lot of money there, and they do not want to quit that good source of earning, and also they are kind of used to living in that sort of environment. Let me give you an example. It's called Russian sleep experiment. In that experiment, there were some prisoners who foreigner prisoners. They were not let to sleep for consecutive few days. Then they were given a special type of toxic gas which helped them to keep awake. They inhaled, those prisoners inhaled that gas and exhaled, and that way they stayed away from sleep. And after a few days they were got used to that, and when their supply of gas was stopped, all of a sudden they started scream. Although it was poisonous, but it was needed for them because they got used to this. So people who are already used to live in a foreign country, like in areas like covered in snow and where severe cold, and I guess they are already used to this. Even if they may want to come back to country and live among the country people, they can't because they have been number one, they cannot get rid of that earning source of them. Number two is that they are just used to that. So these are the factors of success. Money is definitely one, And number two is fame. When it comes to fame, I am guess I am more successful than most Bhuitians. How many Bhuitians can create contents like me? I have been creating calculators for the last 2 years. How many of you have, have you been able to come up with something innovative? Most of you, 95%, 98% of you are used to do jobs and earn high salary. Right? So when it comes to fame, yes, I am successful. I am going to be even more successful because my calculators and other projects and contents I'm going to create. They are going to be a milestone in the education sector of Bangladesh. You guys most especially don't realize it yet. Okay. And number three is health. Number four is in what sort of environment are you able to live. So these I already mentioned 4 or 5 points. So money is not the only factor. And as long as you believe that money is the only factor of success, people will be engaging in corruption to earn more money, which is really bad thing. That's why when common people comes to know that that guy is an engineer, the general thing that comes into their mind, that guy is corrupted. That's why he is rich. So don't hang after money. Don't be thinking that money is the only measure of success. Okay. Thank you guys. Maybe I have lectured a little bit more than you can tolerate. Thank you for your time.